All right, we're on. Now, we're gonna. It's been a bit, so we're gonna do a little bit of a catch up. Why won't my thing unpause? Okay, there we go. Now we've been making our way up to the Halfling Hills, where Parentos Cobble lives, because Shamash asked if you would go get him and bring him back because of the whole deal with whatever it is that Shamash was supposed to deliver to him. How that deal went bad, and Shamash says, when the deal goes bad, I'm only going to talk to Perrin at that point. So you've been making your way up here to talk to Perrin and bring him back. Now, it's been a couple of days by now, and you've been proceeding fairly well. You ran into the cockatrices, you spotted and avoided some gnolls, and as you're making your way up, you've been traveling throughout the day, and you find a nice, good spot to rest for a moment. Eat some lunch and such, and everyone give me a perception roll. 7, 7, 22. Okay. Then Khalil and Orna, both of you give me a dex save at disadvantage.
Ah,
Orna, okay.
I got 22.
Yep. Now, as you find you find a little bit of a clearing, you find some trees to sit back and eat and relax for a little bit. You've been pushing hard, trying to get to Perrin, and Orna, as you're unpacking some rations, getting ready to eat. You hear something above you, but you don't hear it in time. It kind of sounds like a, and then when you look up, this big ooey gooey blob hits you in the head, and it's sticky, it's wet, and immediately everyone in the group hears laughter, and then up in the tree right above you, Orna, you see that thing, and it's like it's leaned back against a tree. It's cackling, laughing, and you see another one in another tree also laughing. And you find it looks like you just like hawked a loogie on you. It doesn't look. It's not like poison or anything, but it's really gross. And they are
Ew.
laughing their asses off over that. It's like and one of them says, "You got him! You got him!" He says, "I told you I'd get him." And they're like, "Sorry."
Ew.
What was that for?
Oh, that was a bet. He said I couldn't get anyone, and I got one, so I won.
That's my perception apparently is really good today. Can you guys show yourselves?
Oh, you see them? They're there now. I don't know if I click the button.
Yeah, I saw.
Do I know what these are?
You can make an arcane
Yeah.
roll. Yeah, you can make an arcane roll on this. I'd even say
Okay.
probably history would be okay.
I think they're all the same. Yay. You're really gonna knock my 18 over to a 5?
Yeah, Khalil, they're fairy dragons.
Oh. What's a fairy dragon?
Let's see. Cat-sized dragon with butterfly wings. Let's see. Sharp-toothed grin. Invisible tricksters. Let's see. They
They're
stay
the
at
freaking Cheshire cat. Okay.
they stay out of sight, watching invisible victims for their pranks. They have let's see. They got some magic. They do have a breath weapon, but it's not like a like you're gonna die breath weapon. It's more kind of like you get like high breath weapon. It's called euphoric breath. Where y'all heading?
Uh, Nanya?
Away from you.
Ah, come on, don't be that way.
No, I very much will be that way. You spit in my hair. Gross.
They both start chuckling and laughing again. It says, if you're going to keep going that way, be careful when you reach the farm.
Wait, what farm?
Farm.
Well, and the other one says, well, it's not really a farm anymore. It used to be a farm. It's cursed.
By what?
They kind of look at each other and smile. By fairies.
By you guys?
No, 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 not by us. We don't do curses and all. But it's been a while. The farmer was getting tired of these fairies like munching on his fruits and his vegetables, so he kind of predicted where they were going to strike next, and he poisoned that section of his crop. And yeah, all those fairies who ate there died. But then the other fairies got really pissed off and cursed him and the land, and yeah, it's cursed now.
Uh, what does
Well,
the curse do?
Well, the land is completely unfarmable, and I think it bound him and his wife's spirit to the farm because she kind of egged him on.
Oh, uh,
So as you
what are
pass,
you guys doing?
nothing. We're just kind of hanging out. We spotted y'all coming up the road, and we're like, "Hey, okay, let's get him, yeah, let's get him." And then yeah, so here we are.
Thank you for not spitting on me.
Well, he rolled the worst, so he's the one who got it.
Orna's just over by himself, just like using his canteen to wash out his hair.
And they're like,
Well,
y'all about to eat lunch? Looks like y'all were sitting down to eat.
yeah,
What are y'all having?
Food.
uh, what every single person on every single quest ever in the world of D&D eats. Stew.
Just dried rations.
Yeah,
You
some hardtack and some jerky
don't have anything better?
for lunch. We'll have stew for dinner.
Well, maybe we'll come by for dinner.
No,
No.
Nobody's inviting you.
Yeah.
Come
Who do
on.
you think you are?
no, we don't. We don't know you or like you.
We just warned you.
But
We just warned you about the cursed farm. We could have not said anything, and then y'all would have wandered through there, da di da di da di da, and then they're like doing a very dramatic like death scene.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Many thanks,
Yeah.
but you spit on me. I don't see how you think you could just be friendly now.
um
They kind of look at each other confused. It's magical spit. You're gonna be blessed now.
that's awesome. Um do you know where Perrin Toskava lives?
Parents had a couple. That sounds like a halfling name, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of them around here. We don't know their names particularly, but they're much more accepting of jokes than you are, and they're kind of looking glaring at Orna.
Oh, you want to come with us to the cursed farm?
No, they kind of look at each other. That's a dumb question, wasn't it? Sure was. I'm not going to no cursed farm. But
Well, that's where we're eating. So,
well, your food will be cursed, and you'll be eating cursed food. So yeah,
So there you go.
So, can we just go around the farm?
it's. I mean, you could probably go out of your way a bit and going through the woods and such, but yeah, you could.
okay, bye.
And they don't bother you or try to stop you. They just kind of laugh at you, and then maybe we'll see you when you come back. But watch above though. Watch your the trees.
Orna makes sure to mark this place on the map so that when they eventually come back around this way, he can know to shoot first and ask questions later.
I thought you were going to say something like, so when I conquer this place, I will wipe these people off. Make note of this place. Well, as you continue, you finish your lunch and continue on, and you do approach an area that does, it's much more open than the rest of the trail you've been following. And you can tell that the land is dry. There were crops here, but the dirt is really just it's not there's nothing in it. It's just more like sand now. You see, as you're scanning the area, you see like an old farmhouse that's kind of run down. Probably been a couple decades since anyone lived there, and some other outbuildings that have been just kind of collapsed and ruined. And and yeah, you do get a sense of this place has a feel about it. You can cross it if you go around it. You probably like add maybe half a day to your travel.
Um, do we care about ghosts? We killed a ghost a little bit ago. So,
It sounds like as long as we don't eat or drink anything while we're on the land, we should be okay.
Sounds good.
all right, let's go through then.
Okay. As you're making your way through, imagine everyone's on the lookout. So give me a perception roll.
Why?
All right, Jorts. As you're making your way across the cursed farm, you're looking about, watching, super careful, and you're the one who spots movement in the farmhouse that's been kind of the roof's collapsed. Maybe one of the walls is also halfway collapsed, but it looked like you saw a person move across like a window, and then like a head kind of peer back to look at you, but then kind of move back to not be seen, kind of peer back a little bit, trying to do that, but watching you. Um, you don't want to do anything. That's just what you see.
Um, so guys, I'm seeing these people moving back and forth in the house up there, and it looks really decrepit. I don't think that it's like a livable condition. Do we want to go over and check that out?
No, not even a little bit.
Okay.
All right,
Well, all
Khalil
right.
has spoken.
Now how to proceed?
We keep going.
All right.
All right, and then as you're starting to pass the house and keep on the path, there are a number of you also notice all of you notice a number of old scarecrows that are still kind of stacked up, staked up in the fields. And Khalil, with your role, you thought you saw one of them turn its head as you were walking, and it might have been watching you. But when you look at it, its head's not turning anymore. But you thought its head was looking the other way, but now it's looking your way as it followed you as you passed.
Oh, hell no, we gotta go. I don't do creepy
Khalil is very
scarecrows.
risk adverse today.
I never knew how good it could be to roll bad on perception until everyone else started getting the scary descriptions of what's going on.
And you're just like da da da
Yeah,
da da.
it's super scary here, or no, we gotta go.
I mean, we're walking like we can't.
All right.
We're
Should
going as
we,
fast as we
should we
can.
sprint? Maybe we should sprint.
Dash.
Uh,
Do we have a dash ability?
I mean, how does everyone else feel about this? Everyone in our cohort.
Well, Andrin,
Cohort is a great word.
Andrin says, "Why don't you go check out the place and I'll paint it? Maybe if something attacks you, I'll paint it."
All right, that's a stupid suggestion. Anyone else?
Right?
He just throws his hands up. I don't know why I bothered.
I don't know.
We don't either, dude.
Yeah,
Honestly.
man's working
I
with the
like
DM.
whistling past a graveyard. I think I should pull out my flute and start playing something.
Sweet home Alabama.
All right, well, you pass through the farm. Nothing chases you, does anything to you, and you make it out and continuing down the road. And by the time it's getting, evening, you make it to the halfling village where Perrin lives. So we're gonna say you guys kind of move y'all
Thank
kind of
God I was
like.
scared we were gonna have to sleep next to this scary farm.
Now, when you get here, Roscoe says, "So what was the plan for me again? Because I really don't want to be exposing myself too much here."
There's
I
a
don't
plan
remember
for
our
you?
plan.
Yeah, like what was I?
Yeah, you
What was my
There was
role?
a
yeah
What was
plan for you?
my role in all
Um,
this?
you're coming with us basically, so that's when we speak to Perrin, you can sneak in and talk to your wife and child and
Okay,
potentially get them away.
okay, that's good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
all right.
All right. Well, what's the first order of business when you make it into the town as the sun's getting low? There are places big enough for big folk. A couple inns that specialize in big folk. One of them is even called the Big Folk Inn, and and of course there's lots of halfling establishments too.
Um, maybe, yeah, we should find a place to rest and maybe talk to Perrin in the morning.
That sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Um,
Yeah.
I think we should get rooms and then sneak um Roscoe in so nobody knows he's in town. Because
What?
I don't know. I mean, as well connected as Perrin is, there might be people who would like run back and tell him
That
that they
Roscoe's in
saw
town.
Roscoe.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I missed that last part. I was looking up something. What you say about what you want to do with them?
Oh, I think we should leave him outside of town and sneak him in because, like, I don't want
Oh
anyone
yeah.
to see him go into the hotel and then, um, they're like, or the inn, and then they're like, oh, and they run and tell Perrin because it'll ruin our plan before we even start.
That
well,
is
I mean, you do have a disguise kit. You could
I do
disguise
have a
him.
disguise kit. It weighs
3 pound disguise.
£3.
3 pounds.
Yeah,
you want to disguise him up?
I do want to disguise him up. I
Okay.
want to dress him like a girl or something. He's clean shaven. He can be a girl.
It's cross dressing. All right.
Like margarine, butters and margarine. I'm thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Margarine. That's so good.
Okay, so we'll say you spend a few minutes, maybe 15 minutes before going and getting him all dolled up, and he's very like, "Ah, do we really?
You're hilarious. You're such
This,
a boy.
do we?
It takes a lot longer to get ready when you're a girl.
Okay,
15 minutes. Give me 30 minutes at least.
okay, 30 minutes.
George licks his paw and then like slicks back his fur.
He's like, this is degrading. I don't want to do this.
Shut up, Roscoe. We're keeping you from getting killed.
Okay, well let's do it then.
Yeah.
And we'll, if it ever comes to it, if we ever need to, we'll make a roll. You can roll like deception or
Okay.
persuasion or something against someone's, roll. But if it comes to it. So yeah, you get them all dolled up. He looks pretty nice, and you make your way into the inn now. Now by now the sun is touching the horizon, and the light is dimming from the sky. Now, how comfortable do y'all want to stay? From squalid to aristocratic? Squalid, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, aristocratic.
Let's go
Hold on, let me
modest.
check. How
Honest.
much is it? Yeah, modest.
Modest would be, let's say, 5 silver pieces a day, so gold would last you 2 days. But hey, this is a uh, we'll say a goal will last you 3 days.
We have plenty of that.
Okay.
Okay. We don't need to
But
stay for 3 days. What the hell?
oh well, yeah. Okay. So well, it's
Whoa.
five silver a day.
Okay.
Okay.
Done.
Well, hey, wait a minute. What the hell am I saying? We got Shallon with us.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got Shallon. You
Yeah.
got. Oh, yeah, yeah. So no, she's gonna get you all into a nice place. Never mind. Yeah, forgot about her.
Okay.
You got your
Yay.
you
Yay.
got your rich
Thank
friend
you.
with you.
Thank you, Shallon. You rock.
She's like, yeah, don't even worry about it. She pulls out this strange flat rectangle, and she says, we call it a square of infinite money. My daddy gave it to me.
I love it.
Um, oh yeah, so yeah, y'all get set up, nice rooms, nice food, and if y'all need to, y'all can long rest it, and then come up. What's
I
the
don't know that I need to, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
yeah, and then what's the plan to get to Perrin?
Well, we'll set an alarm clock and get up in the morning. And, all right, Roscoe, here's how it's gonna go. We're gonna go in and talk to Perrin and try to, like, distract or at least, make them, like, uh, occupy. We're gonna try to occupy as many people as possible so that you can go try to find your wife and kid and talk them into coming back home.
Okay, that's a good plan. I'm ready.
All right. Stay dressed
Um,
as a woman so that way that like if you pass any guards or anything they won't suspect you.
Good call.
All right, cool. Ready? Oh wait, are we gonna take all the NPCs with us or are we just gonna leave them here?
well, I'm
Well,
assuming that our painter friend will want to capture the moment,
Yes.
um, and we're taking our undead friend basically to uh, to
for her
see,
racial fireball.
no, just to like see if there's a reaction from Perrin's right hand
Ah,
magical friend,
That's true.
got it. True.
And we need
Good
to
point.
take our purse just in case we need money.
just in
Right.
case.
Yeah.
So yes, we are taking everyone.
All right, so
Yeah,
everybody's
All
going.
right.
Okay. So what was how do we get there? Are we get? I mean, imagine if you ask around, you'll be able to find out the house that Perrin lives. It's going to be the nicest house in this halfling town. Um,
We're taking a carriage. We got money.
yeah.
We're gonna
Oh.
show up like we're actually like worth something.
Nice.
You see these poor halflings holding the two wooden sticks that connect to a carriage, and they see y'all and like, oh God.
You people don't have horses.
Yeah, they are horses.
Right.
Yeah,
All right.
we're gonna need like two of those
Oh yeah, there's a
horse
lot of
carts.
us.
Okay, so yeah, you make it to Perrin's house, and he's got a fence, unlike most houses here, and he's got some guards outside that fence. You see a pair of halflings up there, and they got little chain shirts and little helmets on, and and spears, and
They're adorable. Okay. Um. Hello.
good day to you.
We're here to see Parent. Can you let us in, please,
Do you have
or
an
announce us?
Do you have an appointment?
No.
Oh, you don't. Oh. Well, you may not be able to. At least I'll go in and get his bookkeeper. He can make an appointment for you. Excuse me for a minute.
Okay.
He kind of
All
walks. He
right.
walks into the little side, the little one person gate, one halfling gate, and the other
Do
one's.
we ever get Perrin's last name?
Toss Cobble.
Oh, it's Cobble.
Okay.
And the other
Is there
halfling guard.
anyone in that little gate?
You see some halflings milling about, doing various tasks. That servants would do in a nice estate.
Crap. All
And
right, so while there's only one guard, I'm gonna start talking about um so we've got news about his son-in-law. We need to come in and talk to him.
his son-in-law. The only news he wants to hear is that the little rat is dead. And then,
Oh my God, how did you know?
oh, he is.
Yeah,
Oh well, that would be really good news for him. He'll be really happy.
yeah. Roscoe was on his way. He he was really sad and upset about losing his wife and his kid. So he went into a inn, and I was in there playing. I'm a I'm a bard. Anyway, I was in there playing. He got super drunk, picked a fight with his half orc, and got smashed into like smithereens. It was pretty gross, actually.
That sounds funny.
Yeah, so we thought we would let Perrin know.
Okay. Well, you see the other guard come back with another halfling, wearing like clerk's robes and like some parchment and stuff. And he says, "Okay, so y'all wanted to put y'all in a meeting with Perrin, but then that guard says, well, wait, they got news. What news?" The clerk asks.
Um, Perrin's son-in-law Roscoe is dead.
His eyes kind of light up. Really?
Yeah, he got smashed into smithereens by a half orc.
Hmm. You got proof of this?
Well, I didn't like bring a piece of him with me or anything, but I was there when it happened. You want me to sing a song about it? Because I totally can.
Hold that song for a moment. There might be a good time for that in a little bit. Just would be much better if we could show Mr. Toscopple some proof.
Um, Wait a second. I did take some of his clothes with me because uh well, you just never know when you need extra clothes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
here's his shirt and his underpants.
Oh yeah. Those like the crappy crummy clothes he wears. Um, all right, tell you what. Come on in, but wait outside until I let him know. And then
Okay, thank you.
they open the gate for all of y'all, and he kind of like briskly walks as fast as a halfling can briskly walk back to the house.
He's like an Oompa Loompa.
And then there you are, kind of in his front courtyard. Other halflings milling about doing things. We doing anything or just waiting?
Um, if Roscoe's behind us, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna like wave him in, and I think he should have like a laundry basket or like a tray of bread or something so he looks like a servant and part of the group,
Yeah,
and like wave him in the guard gate and he can just like sneak off.
yeah. He kind of grabs his basket of laundry and just kind of meanders about and disappears into the other halflings.
Awesome. I'm glad I remembered I had his clothes on me.
Yeah, that
Um,
was a good one. I'm just gonna take him off for now. He's not here.
well, okay. So, I just want to look around the courtyard to see like how the I want to know how the people that work there are acting, like if they're acting all cowed over and like beaten down and scared, or if they're acting like just normal working day people, or like what are they doing?
Um, yeah, they can you can tell they're scared, but they're trying to hide the fact that they're scared. They don't want to be shown that they're scared because being shown that they're scared could get them in trouble. But you can tell there's an underlying fear. Like
Um,
you don't see any marks, any bruises, any injuries, but yeah, they are afraid of something.
Do I see like a clear distinction between people that like just work in the place and like those differing from guards? And then specifically, how many guards are there where
Um,
we
Oh, that's
are?
a good question.
yeah, there are there is a difference. The servants, the guards are they got chain shirts and spears and short swords, and there's probably a dozen or so of those kind of scattered about at the gate, at the front door, standing about, watching, keeping making sure keeping the peace and all.
And
Uh,
then just workers are just in like random clothing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, servants' clothes, no weapons.
all right. I say we're vastly outnumbered, so we just wait here and be cool.
Yeah. I didn't know how well just talking to people uh, works. Uh, I
Well,
usually
I don't
just
want to
kind
talk
of
to the
attack.
servants because it looks like we're gonna get them in trouble if we try to talk to them. I mean, we could talk to a guard, but I mean, they all seem too bright.
How big is this place?
Mm, might be about an acre. And there's farmland, surrounding it, but this fenced-in areas in the house, the proper house is about an acre.
Ooh, are there dogs?
Yeah, and other
I
an-
want to
and
play with
other
the
and other stock
dogs.
animals and such.
Hmm.
Well, then, yeah, that clerk bounding out of the house with the guard behind him. Says, please come on in. Yeah, Mister Toscabo would like to see you. He's setting aside some appointments to talk to you.
Awesome. Thank you for your hospitality.
All right, he leads y'all in. And yeah, so if you're taller than a halfling, you're gonna have to stoop down, and it's kind of not the most comfortable thing. But you do get into a room that is
Everybody but me.
but he does meet with big folk, so he's got a room set up for big folk, and yeah, you see sitting behind this big wooden desk. You see a halfling, an older halfling, getting elderly, getting a little round from the comfortable living, and 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 the clerk comes up and he says, "Mr. Toscobble, this is the lady who says she knows that Roscoe is your son-in-law has perished." And Perrin kind of looks over his desk at you and say, "I don't think we've met, dear. Where are you from?"
Uh, well, pretty much, my family's pretty much from here, but um, I'm from, I live in, what does that say? Upton,
Oh, okay,
Upton,
Erpton.
right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Upton.
And you can attest that Roscoe Villani is dead.
Yeah, here's his shirt, and I throw it at him. Like, not throw it at him, but like toss it on
Yeah.
his desk too.
He kind of like picks it up with just like his thumb and finger, kind of like he's like it's gross, and he kind of looks at it. And he's like, yeah, that does look like the stuff he's worn.
Wait, with this pencil
Yeah,
eraser.
Yeah.
my so um oh yeah, so anyway, while we're here actually, while we're here, um we went and took a trip down to Juijon, which is where we picked up some of these fine folks. And while I'm talking, is his right hand man in the room too?
No, just him and the clerk.
Okay. Um, so while we were down there, we met a friend of yours,
Friend? Well, please enlighten me.
Shamash.
He stops and looks at you. Go on.
Well, he actually sent us up here to ask if you would join him down there.
Why? His like tone is his
Uh,
tone and demeanor is starting to shift. You notice?
he misses you.
I believe he gave us a note to give to
He did give
Perrin.
us a note. He misses you. Here's your note.
Now is Unsa with y'all in this room?
Yes.
Okay. If y'all
That's
like,
why I asked
yep.
while I was talking if that guy was there.
Well, everyone give me either perception or insight. I'll let you pick.
Perception, please. Oh God, that was such a 19. I'm
Uh,
glad I'm lucky.
Um, all right, Khalil. Yeah, there's definitely a look of recognition in Perrin's face when Unsa kind of moves on the other, away from out from behind Orna or something, and Perrin spots her. Yeah, he tries to hide it. The other two don't see it, but you spot a look of recognition. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
I guess we got to pack up and go to Juijon. That's just dandy. That's just dandy. God damn it. He starts mumbling and grumbling, and he says, he looks at the his clerk. He says, "Summon Rithal. Let him know we're making a trip." He says, "As you say, Mister Toskobble." And then the clerk leaves for a second.
is
Um,
uh is Endrin painting?
Uh, yeah.
Okay.
hey guys. Like I start elbowing them. We're gonna go ahead and take off, and we'll get back to Jujon and let Shamash know that you're headed that way.
What? We will?
Uh,
Yeah, we will. Let's go.
fine,
Uh,
fine, fine.
um, okay.
I'll explain later. Go.
But we left Roscoe in here. How are we going to get them out?
I'll explain later. Get the hell out. All
Now,
right.
now
So yeah,
well,
we're
hold on.
leaving.
Well, first, as you're making your way out, everyone give me a perception roll.
We're not gonna make it out of here.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely not.
All right. Well, we'll say it's Orna. As Khalil is kind of like trying to come on, guys, go, 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 and you're like, what? And you see as you're making your way down the hall, out of a door walks Rithal, and he doesn't seem to be noticing you. He's walking with the clerk, but behind him, remember Cade Tea Leaf?
Hmm.
It's him,
Yeah.
but he looks kind of like Unsa looks now, pale, vacant faced, and just following along like a puppy.
Ah,
And then y'all get out.
okay.
Now you're in the front courtyard area.
Okay. So parent totally knew who Unsa was when we took her in there.
Yeah, I saw Cade as we were uh, getting out, and he looks exactly like himself. So yeah, they're most likely uh, turning people into undead.
What do they have, like an undead factory here or something? We
Maybe.
gotta go find Roscoe, get him the hell out of here.
Uh,
Or actually,
do you
since
have an idea of
everybody
how to
thinks
do
he's
that?
no, actually, everybody thinks he's dead, maybe they're not even looking for him, and he's dressed as a woman anyway, so he should be fine. But I think we need to go figure out how they're turning these people into undead. Like, can we sneak back into that room?
Why did you get us out if you wanted us to sneak back in? We could have just asked to like go to the bathroom or something.
I don't think that would have worked. Perrin was getting angrier and angrier like the more I talked, so I just wanted to get out of there. George, sir, George, this house has got it built for halflings, so why don't y'all wander around the town like you're getting more provisions or something, and I'll sneak back in.
Yeah, I do have sneaking proficiency, so I should be able to get around here.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the house that Perrin has is built for halflings, so it might be easier for me to stealth in there than for you,
Oh, true.
because you'd have to
Um,
be, like, bent over.
uh, maybe take Unsa with you as well, because she's also a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe y'all go together and
Yeah, and then
try
maybe
and
if
find
she
Roscoe.
recognizes something, she could just, like, start screaming in like, trauma-induced terrors.
Oh,
Well, if that happens, you know we're out here and we will get to you as fast as we can.
Okay, you're taking the painter.
sure.
Rock, paper,
All right.
scissors for him.
No, we're not
Oh,
rock, paper, scissoring for him.
Fine.
I knew you weren't gonna like that. All right,
all
cool.
right.
All right, so I'm gonna try to sneak back in and go to that room that they just came out of.
Okay. Mm, Go ahead, give me a stealth roll.
Yes. Oh, I thought that was Charles rolling against me. George, you're not stealthing. You're walking around getting provisions with everybody else.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm stomping right now. Stomping.
Okay, so you make your way back into the house, across the hall to that door where they came out of. You reach your hand out to open the door, and you hear "Hey!" And when you turn around, you see Rethal looking at you.
Hey, how you doing?
Put him right here, just in case you wanna.
Oh God.
It's like,
Oh dear.
I heard you were in town. Did you find any
Who,
more?
me?
Did you find any more Mr. Poscobble's lost puppies?
No.
It's not what
What
I
are you
heard.
talking about?
Oh, like you found Cade. Looks like looks like now you found Roscoe in a mush, as it were.
Oh yeah, I totally did. He got smushed by a half orc. It was kind of awesome. He had too much to drink. It ran his mouth, and I don't know why he thought he could stand up to a half orc, but he failed miserably.
Now, is Unsa with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now she's kind of standing to your side and a little behind, but her hand is on your back, and she's like, and you can feel her shaking, and like she starts like pawing at your back and like slightly tapping your back, and Rithal's like staring like at her intently. Um,
Um. So
and
I'm pretty sure you two know each other.
uh, hey, you seen one halfling? You've seen them all.
You are a halfling.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Hey, he's like a human, but yeah,
Oh.
something else.
I was about to say, can I make an Arcana roll?
Mm, yeah, yeah.
That was an 18. Dang it. I don't know anything.
Oh.
Um.
Will you be riding with us back to the city?
No, we're actually gonna head out first, so that we can get back sooner and tell Shamash that you guys are on your way.
That's probably a good call. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure
So
we'll.
we're just gonna go ahead and head out. I'm gonna go meet up with the rest of the party.
Yeah. Tell the others I said hi, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again.
Yeah, that's not creepy or anything. All right, thank you.
Not creepy at all.
All right, thank you. Bye. And we just turn around and walk out the main door again.
Yeah, and Unsa is like, it was him. It was him. I remember now. It was him.
Do you remember your name?
No, I just remember his face in the rain as I'm dying.
Well, we already knew that. That's not real helpful.
Sorry.
Do you remember anything else?
I'll try.
You think I could smack it into you?
Uh, Probably not.
All right, I was just offering to help. All right, let's go catch up with everybody else.
All right, you're back at the aristocratic fancy inn. Everyone's there.
As you're coming back out, Orna just goes, "Where's Roscoe? You're supposed to get him out."
No, it wasn't. I wasn't going in there to get
And you,
Roscoe. I was going in there to sneak in that door.
you're
Roscoe's
putting
on his own. He's fine. We're gonna leave him here.
you were putting a lot of faith in your disguise and Roscoe's deception.
Yeah, but I don't roll for Roscoe, so I don't care. Um, well, Roscoe should meet us back here, wouldn't you think?
I mean, maybe if he gets out alive and spotted.
Well, we'll wait till morning and head out. If he doesn't show up by morning, we're hauling ass. Because that means he got caught.
Okay,
True, true.
Maybe we'll get good news and he'll show up here with his wife and kid and they'll be sneaking back to their house or whatever.
great. More people to take with us.
Our band. Our merry
Yeah,
band.
we need more NPCs. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to get some food and some health potions and oh, I need to go get Roscoe some more clothes cuz I gave that dude his shirt.
You may also want to restock up on your disguise kit in case two
Yeah.
more people come with us that we got to sneak out of here.
I, I totally agree. I'm going to a thrift shop. I'm going to go like stock up on some clothes.
Okay.
Turn the little girl into a boy, turn the wife into like a young man, and then Roscoe can still be a girl.
All right. So you do your shopping. Um, and back at the inn, everyone's there, resting, eating, getting ready for the journey in the morning. Now you don't nothing happens while you're shopping. You're able to find stuff you want and bring it back. And by that time, yeah, it's it's supper time, and you see everyone downstairs at the table eating.
Okay. Um, maybe. Okay, now I'm kind of feeling bad about Roscoe. Maybe we should just like go for a stroll after dinner, and we could pass by parents' place and maybe ask if like or see if there's any kind of uproar or like you know if everybody or oh all do the servants live on grounds or do they go home at night?
They have one of the buildings on grounds.
Dang it.
Damn it. All right. So we'll just go strolling by parents' houses, see if like anything is up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah,
I agree.
All right.
because I think there would all be a flurry if like we just told them that Roscoe's dead and they found him on grounds. They would be in a tizzy. So yeah, we're gonna eat dinner and then we're gonna go for a walk, specifically by parents' place.
Um, for uh, all of our, friends with us, y'all don't have to come if you don't want to.
Okay, we'll sit this one out. Now, as you're walking about, and when you kind of you're passing by the front gate, and you hear from the other side of the street, like from the houses on the other side of the street, some of the alley, you hear hey, psst, and you see Roscoe over there, and he's like,
Oh yay!
and he's like just he's kind of hanging out. It looks like his makeup has been smeared with tears, and it looks like he's been crying. And he said, I found her room, and I heard one of the servants telling her that I was dead, and she said, "Good." So I didn't go. I just left.
Maybe she was glad you were dead because that meant you weren't suffering anymore.
No, the way she said it, I could. She was happy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Roscoe. That's horrible.
Yeah. I mean, if I was debating if I should go talk to her, but I didn't, she would probably just like cry out if she saw me. If she's that happy I was dead.
Uh, Orna leans down and puts a hand on Roscoe's shoulder, and then just kind of goes, "Do you want me to?" As he pulls out his sword, just, "Do you want me to go in there and I'll do it for you if you want.
What?
You
Kill?
want me to go?
What? Kill
I'll do
Perrin?
it.
Well,
Or the wife. I'll do
You
it."
can't kill the wife, then the kid will be an orphan.
no, I think he's still magically controlling her.
Uh,
Oh, you think it's magic? I thought he was just using his like fatherly influence over her.
No, I think he's up to something
Where's
there.
he getting his magic from? Okay, we gotta go break back into his house.
it's yeah, because potentially the same place he's making undead is.
Yeah.
Enchantment magic is so much easier than necromancy.
Right? That's yeah.
All
So
right, let's go
Oh
leave
well,
all the
yeah.
NPCs at the inn and go back and sneak into Perrin's place.
okay,
But do we? Okay, so what would be our plan here? We just want to go in and attempt to kill Perrin, a man that
No, we don't want
maybe
to kill Perrin. We
I
just want
want
to
to kill
find out where
Perrin.
he's getting his power from. I want to steal his power. I don't want to
And
kill him.
what if his power is him?
Well, then we'll kill him. But don't we want him and Shamash to meet up first?
I don't like Shamash.
Well, I don't really either, but
Yeah, I don't know what
we may be able to find out
shady.
more about what he's smuggling and what he's doing.
Here's the thing. I don't like whatever they're smuggling. I don't really care what it is. If I could stop it, hey, kudos to me, you know?
Yeah, but all that scary guy is in there. I don't know. Why don't we dress up like servants and try to just no, they've already seen our faces and everything. Um
Yeah. And we're call.
All right, okay, we're gonna walk by the house. I want to go. All right, we're hiding in the alley with Roscoe. I want to peer across the street and see how many guards are outside.
You see two outside the gates, outside the main gate, and from your distance, you can see two that are outside the front door of the house. And as you're watching and waiting, you see a couple kind of walking around on patrol. So you've seen six so far. You've seen more in here before, but right now you're seeing about six.
All right, I want to time the patrol, and I want to walk over to a dark wooded area of the grounds and scale the fence when the patrol is not walking by and sneak onto the grounds.
Okay. And what about Orna and Jorts? What are you gonna do while she's doing, and Roscoe too? What do y'all want him to do?
Roscoe
Roscoe
can
needs
go
to go
back.
back to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, uh, Khalil, that's a lot that you want to do.
And it will take a little while, but by the time we time the guards, patrol, and everything like that, it'll be super dark. And then we'll be able to get over the fence and on the grounds easier.
I don't know. I just feel like
You just
this
want to
is
go
a
in and start killing people, and we're outnumbered, and that's not going to work.
well, no. I would never just want to like stab my way into anywhere. I would also want to sneak in. That being said, sneaking in usually takes planning, more planning than I go and do the thing.
I said I was going to watch the guard patrols and sneak in a dark spot.
And then once and if there's people in that dark spot,
What, like making out? Why are they just hanging out in a dark spot in the middle of the night?
perhaps guarding the place, as you know, guards do.
There's a patrol. They're not, what, how many guards does this guy have?
We
He's going to
don't
station one
know.
every 5 feet around the entire acre?
Lady,
Maybe.
this man apparently has something that might allow him to enchant people heavily, as well as uh, uh, turn some people undead. I don't want to put anything over him in terms of what he can or cannot do. I,
I think you're giving this
I
man
think
way
you're
too
giving
much.
him not enough credit.
I don't think he's the big kahuna. I think he's full of shit. I think he's being used just as much as he's using everybody else.
Oh, really? Because you ran us
Yeah.
out of there when you were scared of him for seeing Unsa. I
I just
think
didn't want her to die again.
I think we just need to
All right,
yeah,
so what's your plan?
let's just do what we were planning on doing and going out tomorrow, and instead of uh going off ahead, we wait for we wait and watch for when they leave, and basically tail them, and if we that way he's a bit away and it might be easier to kill him if
Wait,
we
wait, wait, wait,
still
wait.
feel like it.
What if we wait till tomorrow and wait for him to leave, and then we go back and sneak in his house then?
We could also do that.
So many options.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's pretend to leave in the morning and then circle back and sneak in his house.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yay, we have a plan.
All right.
Good point.
What were you gonna say, George?
George?
Oh, I said we had a plan. Sorry.
Oh, that's
Oh,
okay.
And I
yay.
couldn't find the mute button.
All right, let's take a little break, and then we'll enact the plan. I'm gonna pause here. All right, we are resumed. We are back. All right, so we're gonna. So is that still the plan to wait for them to leave, or no, to leave first, circle back after after they've left?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it does occur to you that you would need a good survival role to if they were like actively tracking you, then they may be able to tell that you circled back. So you'd have to plan, you'd have to like do a good survival role when you get there. Covering your tracks, moving branches around and shit, that sort of thing.
Why would they be tracking us? They're literally following us.
That's
We're going to the same place.
That's true, but you did get some looks from Rithal. He's got something up his sleeve, so he may have a game afoot.
Oh,
The game's
they may be
afoot.
trying to jump us in the woods or something. Screw them. I don't care. I'll still circle back.
All right,
But if they catch us circling back, they may also circle back to try and kill us.
that is true.
Well, then we just kill them first.
That
Don't you
is.
Uh,
like stabby stabby?
all right, I guess we go with this plan.
All right. So far, how far out of town are you going to wait and turn? Are you going to turn around?
Um, we're literally going to sit on the side of the road in the woods and wait for them to pass by us and see if they keep going. And
Uh,
if they do, then we'll go back to town. If they catch us, we'll just say we all had to pee at the same time and we were in the woods peeing.
okay. Um.
Or that we decided that we should all travel together for safety and we were waiting on them. But we didn't want to get overtaken by bandits, so we hid.
All right. Everyone, give me either. You can choose stealth or survival.
That'd be stealth, please. Yeah, 21. Yeah, 22. And a 23. I'm loving this. That sounded like a lot of dice.
No, that's just one.
Oh,
Okay, so you get out of town, you find a good spot in some woods and some trees where you can kind of go in and hide. And then not too long later, 30, 45 minutes later, you hear hoofs, you hear hoof steps, you hear wheels churning, and you hear a grumbling halfling as he's passing by on his wagon. And Rithal's with him. They got about 10 guards with them, moving along the
my
the road.
God, he's moving his whole damn city.
Well, you notice not all of these are halflings. Some of them look kind of like like maybe mercenaries he's hired that don't work immediately in his household. Probably just gathered up a few people. Hey, who wants to go? Guard a wagon. Oh yeah, me. Okay. Um, but yeah, so he passes by and they don't seem to notice you.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, we wait about 10 to 20 minutes and then go back, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
we wait and make sure they're all good and gone and nobody's like hanging back for whatever reason.
Yeah, yeah. You give it time. You wait for some like a tail scout to see if a tail scout passes by, and no one does. And yeah, eventually you determine it's safe, and you make your way back, and you don't run into anyone on the way back. Now, when you get back to his house,
Score.
what's the plan to get in?
Just,
Well, we know he doesn't have cameras, so why don't we go in the back and try to climb over the fence?
yeah, I guess. Yeah, we just kind of scout out at first, see
Yeah,
uh,
like the
just how
cardboard.
many guards are outside? Yeah, and around this place.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got the two at the
Figure out
gate, two
what
at the
they're.
door, and you can see they move in pairs, and these are the halfling guards. They're his like his house guards. Um, there's probably a couple. We spot two pairs that kind of patrol around, and you're able to, as you watch them, you can time it so that there are spots where you can get up and over the fence and get to a hiding spot before they make her around in that area.
I bet the halfling guards don't like this guy much more than the halfling servants. I'm just saying, if we get caught, it'll probably be easy to get out of it. All right. All right, then we're going to jump the fence when there's no guards.
Okay, and so give me either. You can choose either athletics. Everyone can choose either athletics or acrobatics. Making
Okay.
your way up and over the fence. Ooh, look at that. Kelly goes right on up. George right on up and over. Takes Orna a little bit of effort, but like your cloak gets caught on one of the hooks, but you manage to get down there. And okay, so you're on the grounds. What's the next plan? Next step.
Okay.
Uh, Getting in and going back to the main uh, place with the desk that might have, a lot of information on it.
Should we take out a couple of guards and. Oh, wait. Y'all are halflings. Should I. Should we take out a couple of guards and me dress like a guard and I can, like, lead y'all, like, I don't know, like, so that way we don't have stealth everywhere? Like, we don't have to kill the guards, we could just jog their memory
Knock
a
them
little
out.
too hard. Yeah, knock them out. Fezzik, jog his memory. Yeah, and then just do it a little too hard.
Well, there is a pair that's going to come by this area in a few minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, should we wait and knock them out?
Um, I don't
Or
know.
should we just try to sneak and get into the building?
Uh, uh, I think we just try and sneak in. If
Okie
we just
dokie.
start if we just start leaving bodies, it's gonna get bad before it gets better.
Okay, so here's how this will play out.
Okay.
Now it's going to take one. Don't roll anything just yet, but it's going to take one stealth check to make your way to the house and to that door. And then from there, I'll tell you what we're going to do. So go ahead and give me a stealth roll, everyone, as you're making your way across the yard. That back door happens to be unlocked and through the house.
Hell yeah.
Why?
Or I just got us all
Rolling
killed.
so poorly today.
Okay. Now you make it to that door that Rethal came out of, but it's locked. What's the next step?
I picked the lock.
All right. Then give me a sleight of hand roll or some dex check. Okay. Ooh, it's a tough lock.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good lock in there. You can try again, but I'm going to roll a random encounter roll to see if anything walks by.
Damn it.
Okay, nothing walked by. Do you want to try again?
Nope.
This is the room that Rathal walked out of, but not like the main room where we spoke to Perrin.
Correct. Yeah, the one you saw
Yeah.
him and Cade come
Okay.
out of.
Okay. I was looking, or I was gonna
He
go into
wants
the
to go
room
to
where,
the main
yeah,
room with the desk.
yeah, where we spoke to Perrin.
Okay. Okay.
So let's sneak back over there and then I'll try the lock again later.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
think that's where the undead juice is.
Now that office is also locked.
Well, son of a bitch.
You can give it a try.
God.
Here, let, maybe let me try. Here, I don't know if this will work. What's it? Just a dex check?
Yeah, or sleight of hand if you have that.
I +5 is sleight of hand, and I'm screwing it up.
There we go. That's what I was looking
Marginally
for.
better.
15. All right. So yeah, you finally hear a click, and then you can open up the office door. That's where you were meeting him at, right? That room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you get in. You see his desk, his chair. What do you want to make a? You can choose if you want. You can if you're searching around, you can choose either investigation or perception.
Let's
Let's
investigation.
go
Plus
investigation.
2, perception, +3. That was so
Oh,
supposed to be a 19. Arna got robbed.
All right, Khalil. Now, you don't find anything about undead raising or magical rituals, but you do find some business records, and looking through them, he's screwing a lot of people over. Land deals, rent deals. I get almost every deal he does with someone, he's screwing them over, and he's getting the big share of it. So you have a lot of that paperwork with you.
I would like to take proof of all these people he's screwing over so that I can turn everybody against him.
There you go. But there's nothing like no magical ritual stuff in here.
Okay. Well, we're going back to the other door.
Okay. I'm gonna see if anyone happens to walk by. Not yet. Okay. So give that door another click or try.
There we go.
There it is. All right. So yeah. Now this door leads into a hall that has stairs that go down. And then yeah, when you get in here, this room sort of looks like a laboratory almost. You see a table. That table has straps on it. There's blood on that. You know, dried old dried blood on old dried blood on that table. You see, vials of different liquids, and here you do see some parchment. You see some symbols, and and they seem to be geared towards not necessarily raising like zombies and such, but keeping the spirit trapped. And one of the things you notice, actually, everyone for here, give me an arcane roll as you're looking kind of at these books and scrolls.
Arcana suck. Oh god, that was such a 17, George.
All right, yeah,
You're being robbed today.
definitely, yeah. I mean, you can definitely tell that these are not good rituals, right? You're talking about keeping dead bodies animated and such, but you can't really, you're not wizards or anything, so you're not really that versed into what you're reading. But you can tell you get the basics.
Um, okay, we're gonna take these two because I want to see if anybody else in our party will know what they are later.
uh, do I see anything on like potential like enchantment stuff?
Does
Um,
anybody have detect magic?
well,
Uh,
you do notice
that'd be you.
Oh yeah,
You do notice,
I do
or
not.
no, when you're looking at the table with the straps, that in some areas there seems to be a residue of a fine white powder, which brings your memory back to that house where that demon was summoned. You also saw a similar fine white powder there.
Oh, interesting. Uh, there's the same powder that was in one place where we fought the demon.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
hmm. So
Wasn't
yeah,
that Roscoe's house?
mm,
No, that was the
no,
city.
That was a ghost. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
When
that
we
was
were in
good.
the yeah.
We've
After
fought
we
way
met
too many
Unsa.
things.
So does this mean that he's also behind that demon for some reason? Why was he attacking the
Can I use
villagers?
Mage Hand to pick up the papers and put them in my bag?
You can.
Okay, I want to use Mage Hand to do that.
Yep. Safely tucked in your bag, and that's about the extent of the valuable stuff you find. Records on foul business deals and records on foul magic deals.
Does okay? Do any of the jars? I know this is probably why we rolled Arcana and I failed miserably. But do any of the jars look like they're holding souls in them?
No, no, there's glass jars with like some of the liquids are sweet smelling, some are putrid, but yeah, there's no they themselves don't appear magical.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm good then. Everybody else good?
Yeah.
All right, and we can
Yeah,
say you make it out of the compound safely. Make your way back to the inn with the rest of the gang. Were the gang waiting on you there?
yeah.
Okay.
Um, do you, I want to show them all the paperwork, and first I want to know from from Roscoe and uh Unsa if she remembers, if they know any of these people being screwed over by the business deals, if they're important enough that if we go and tell them parent, if they'll help us. And then I want to ask if any of them recognize the spells in the spell stuff.
Okay, so yes and yes. And Roscoe's a big help
Okay.
here. As he's looking through the business papers, he sees, oh, I know this guy. I can't believe he signed this. What? Why did he sign this? This is a terrible deal. Yeah, all these are terrible deals. Why these people signed these deals? Oh my God, this is awful. And he kind of looks up at the bartender and says, "Yeah, even or the innkeeper that owns this place, even this guy, like he's paying like way too much rent for this land. And why would he agree to this? How is he even staying afloat?" And so he's like kind of looking confused at all these terrible decisions that other people have made that are screwing themselves over. Then he gets to the magical documents and he says, "Okay, okay, yeah, these aren't really necromantic per se, but it's almost as if like the body isn't enchanted. The bodies aren't enchanted with undead magic. It's just keeping them going. Like it's not pulling from like evil necromancy. If that makes sense.
So
But
it's
So
not
are they dead?
necromancy. It's not necromancy. It's more like reanim, just like animating a dead body.
sorta, yeah. But and he's looking at Unsa, but she doesn't remember anything, right? And Unsa just kind of shakes her head. I remember being killed now. I remember that. I remember the stab. I remember all of that. And then, Roscoe says, "But do you know why?" And she says, "No, not yet." Okay, well, we'll figure we'll get to that when we get to that. But man, I can't believe this son of a bitch. All the stuff he's doing. He's screwing people over financially. He's keeping corpses alive. How's
So
he?
let's go ask the innkeeper why the hell he signed this deed or lease agreement.
Well, you get there, and the halfling behind the bar, and this is one of the human catering places, but it's still owned by a halfling. And he's like, well, he's trying to like delay. You want me to refill your drinks?
Get him, George.
Yeah, I guess I'll chase him down.
Well, he's not
He's not
running.
Yeah,
He's not
running.
running. He's,
but Yeah, you should like grab him by the collar and scare the crap out of him.
He's like, look, anyone who doesn't play ball, Rithal comes and visits. And that dude is creepy. You seen that guy?
Yeah, actually, I have. He's super creepy. I agree.
Yeah.
Huh?
And essentially the threat is that if we don't, do business the way Toss Couple wants to do business, then, we might wind up like Rithal.
Wow. Hmm.
Wait.
So,
Okay. So
who's doing this for him, though?
yeah, or is it just well, no one
Is
here
it
would
the
really know.
potions that's doing it, or is there like a real wizard, or
He's no. Uh, Rosso kind of scoffs up. He's not a wizard, but he
How do you
says,
know that?
but now that you mentioned that, he's looking at the rituals again, the parchment again. He says, the way these are written, if you had the right ingredients, you wouldn't really need to be like an accomplished wizard.
what are the ingredients? Are they around here? Can we like just that's what they're smuggling in. I'm a genius.
Love it.
Where's my attributes? I'm rolling genius. Um,
And
okay.
he points to like some word that's written all in magical gibberish, and he says that that's the ingredient, but I don't know what that word is.
That's what's in the barrels. Okay. We gotta get back down to Shamash and like stop them. Or we can just wait here until they get back and live in this really awesome inn and do nothing for like 5 sessions. And then when they get back, we could just smash all their barrels.
We can home alone it.
Yeah. George would be so bored he would die.
Right.
All right, let's go kill these
Nothing to
guys.
smash.
Yeah, nothing to smash. Let's go smash things.
Let's smash things. Go.
All
All
right,
right, we're gonna round everybody up and head back to Jiu-Jitsu. Juijon.
close enough.
That's it.
So we're getting the gang together, and we're all going back down.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna actually try to catch up with them if we can.
You want to try to catch them, so you're going to move at a quickened pace.
No, they're on horses. We're not gonna catch them. Never mind. I got little halfling legs. I'm not gonna make it.
Can we buy horses?
Oh yeah, we could totally buy horses. We got money. We can find out how much a horse costs. I
Sh-
just need a pony.
Shellen says, "Don't worry, I got it," and y'all get a pony. You get a pony, and everyone else gets a horse.
Yay!
Yay!
Usa gets a pony too. And so does Roscoe.
Yeah.
Yay! We love you. You rock.
All right, now you're making your way back down, and with this big group of people, doesn't I'm not thinking too many things are going to want to mess with you. So you're making your way down, and it's going to take, I think this is what, like a couple days to get up there. So yeah, a couple days to get back.
Yeah.
You make it back, and let me give me 1 second. Sorry. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to delete everyone, but good. Oh well, good enough. Okay, 1 second. All right, players.
You deleted me?
I was trying to clear and reorganize, but yeah, I hit the delete button. Unsa and Trin and Shallon. Okay, and you make it back into the city. We'll say noon on the or a little after noon on the second day. And what's your plan?
Smash.
We're not.
Go ahead, George.
We don't. Yeah. Do we know where they're meeting? Probably. Would it be on the docks or at Shamash's place?
All we have to do is ask where a really stuck up asshole in a carriage went.
It
I'm
won't be.
sure everybody in town noticed him.
Yeah, it would. Well, it wouldn't be hard to find out. But yeah, probably he's meeting at their house, at his house, Shamash's
Okay.
house, which was over here.
Yeah,
All right.
we would like to go over there.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yes. Let's go.
Uh, maybe not Roscoe. He thinks Roscoe's dead. Let's keep him in our
Oh
back
yeah.
pocket.
Okay, I forgot to put him out anyway. So good.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's bring
Although
the painter. I want a picture of this for posterity.
Okay, you make it to the house. Yeah, and the guards are out front. Uh, what do you want to tell them, or say to them?
we're here for the meeting.
The meeting.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Between
Yeah,
uh what's it to you?
I gotta know a name before I let you in the door.
Uh, Orna.
All right. Is that so hard? He says. Go in there and see if they're ready for an orna. And the other guard says, "All right." And they go. He goes in. The other guard's looking at. The other guard stays outside watching y'all. And then a few minutes later, the other guard comes back and says, "Yeah, yeah, they're ready. He's expecting an orna. All right, you can go in then." They open the
can we
door.
all go in, or do we have to do this like one at a time?
No, no, he lets y'all in.
Okay.
Huh.
And yeah, and
Just talking.
just talking. So yeah, in the main room of the or not in the main room, but he leads you to like a reception room, and there's a desk, and behind that desk is Shamash, and on the other side of the desk is Perrin, also with him is Rithal. There's two guards behind Shamash and two guards with Perrin and Rithal. And when y'all walk in, let me put Shamash up here. Where's he at? Just kind of stick him right here. He says, "Oh, excellent, excellent friends. Was it didn't that was a pretty expedient trip. Didn't take very long at all. Well done bringing him back."
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot harder actually.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't really think you'd want to come down here, but we were going really slow and we were on foot, so we didn't make it as fast as they did.
that's quite okay. Actually, you weren't really expected to attend this meeting, and we're going to be wrapping this up soon. So if y'all want to wait outside, I'll pay you when we're done.
Uh, what you talking about?
I'm paying you for going to deliver the message and getting him back
No,
here,
no, I
as I
mean, what
said.
are you and Perrin talking about?
Oh, our business.
Yeah. Is he screwing you over like he is everybody else?
Him and parent like shoot you a look like, "Excuse me," and Shamash is like, "I'm pretty sure he isn't. I got some pretty good people looking at the books."
Yeah, okay, just checking. And no offense, man, Perrin, you're just a shrewd businessman. My compliments to you.
That's right. I am a shrewd businessman. Can we get back to business, please? You're kind of disturbing things.
When's the next shipment coming in at the docks, Shamash?
he kind of looks at you like a little almost annoyed and confused, like shipment. What shipment? I'm an importer. You're gonna have to be more specific.
Yeah, I know. Just wait. When's the next? When are the next boats coming in? I was looking for some new instruments and music, songs and stuff, and the seamen always have good shanties when they come into docks. So I was just gonna meet the ships when they come in. So no big deal. I was just wondering when your next import was
And I have to.
scheduled for.
I'd have to look at my ledger, but you're welcome to hang out at the docks and wait for ships to come till your heart's content, and sing for the sailors all you like.
That sounds boring. Okay.
You just said you were gonna do
Well,
that.
no, I said I wanted to meet the ships when they come in. I don't want to just hang out at the docks and wait. I
All right.
mean, what if it's a week?
I tell you what. When I'm done with this, I'll look at the ledger. I'll find out when the next ship's coming in, and we'll get you set up. I'll get you a stage. I'll get you some backup singers. I'll put the whole thing together after we finish this.
All right. I'm gonna say okay and leave and say let's go, guys. And then I'm gonna circle around the house and peer in through the window and try to listen.
Okay. Everyone then leave with her.
Uh, I think so. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. So if you go around to the back, um, give me a perception roll as you're standing under the window where they would be talking. See how
Wow. Wow. Wow.
yeah, it's a thick glass, thick wall. It's hard to hear anything. Um, yeah.
Does anybody read lips?
Not even close.
Damn it. Um, okay. All right. Does Samash's house have any storage stuff on site?
Mm,
Like sheds or
yeah.
anything?
Yeah, he's got sheds, garden tools, keep his property looking nice. The servants, get the tools out of there, and yeah.
Well, there's no like storage warehouses or anything.
No, no, that's all in
Those
the
are all
yeah,
down at the
yeah,
docks.
the warehouse district.
Let's go sneak in the warehouse district.
Um, do we know if any of Perrin's notes about his bad dealings have anything to or affect anyone down here in Juijon? Or is
Oh,
that
that's a
only
good
places in
question.
Halfling Hill?
Yeah, most yeah
Good
they're
question.
yeah, and yeah the answer is yeah they're all exclusive up to the Halfling Hills. His business reaches don't really reach down into the city that much, aside from some exports. But what he exports is like farm goods that that he's screwing people over for there in the Halfling Hills.
Okay. Should we maybe go uh, either investigate the house that had the demon in it or talk to the city guards about what they found at the house and if they know anything about the white powder?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I think the city guards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what they tell you is well, first give me a persuasion roll. Let's see how open they're
Oh
going to be
God.
for you.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Yay!
Equation? Okay.
All right, Cleo's got it. And yeah, so Cleo, what you're able to find out is that the remember the cultist y'all who was trying to escape, but you chased down and captured.
Hmm.
Well, the husband had met that cultist, and was complaining about his boss, right? And the cultist said, "Hey, I have a way to get back at your boss and to make him treat you with more respect." And the wife's story is that they were just going to summon a little imp that would fly around the boss and make the boss's life hell. Um, but something went wrong. The mains came out and just started eating her husband, and then the woman booked. The cultist booked.
I hate it when that happens.
It was supposed to be just a little imp.
Yeah. And then
Little,
my husband gets eaten.
yep.
Damn it.
But
Okay.
but no, they don't know anything about any powder. I mean, it looks like they're yeah. I mean, they use something to draw the sigil where the demon was summoned, but they don't know anything about what it might have been.
Wait, you used stuff and you didn't know what it was?
No, the investigators and the guards didn't know what it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Um, well, did you save any of it?
There wasn't enough to save. It all got like blown, swept away and blown away. When as we moved,
Oh,
and scuffled about as we moved around.
as you tainted the crime scene?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We don't have the evidence rules that
You
we
got
have today.
stuck in forensics. Make a forensics roll. Um, all right. Uh, I think we should go break into Shamash's warehouses while he's busy
To do what?
to see if the undead potion's in there. I'm
Just
telling you,
like,
I think that's what he's smuggling. He's smuggling a potion to make these people undead.
well,
Or
yeah,
not undead, but reanimated.
but he wouldn't hold it with like his other stuff, would he? He'd
Well,
have
he's
like a
got to have a
specific
couple of
different place.
warehouses.
You want to search every warehouse that he has?
Hmm, not really. Um, I know what we could do. We could ask around where his secret warehouse is, and then that's the only one we have to check.
Well, you do remember, kind of going back, the there was one warehouse that had a large number of city guards protecting it and guarding it.
Yeah, remember that one?
Remember?
Remember that?
Remember Star
Now that you
Destroyers?
mention it, yeah, I remember.
I remember.
I
All
remember.
I'm
right.
gonna go put the guards to sleep. Let's go.
Okay.
Seriously, I'll use a spell on them and put them all to sleep, and we could just walk right in.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
All right. Let's go investigate the
All
textile
right, we're
shop with
going
too many
to
guards.
stealth up from the side to like around, peek around, and see how many guards are there. And I'm gonna try to put them all to sleep.
Sounds good. I
We're
have
gonna
stealth
do that
investigation.
thing where, like in movies, where people peep around the corner, and there's like one on the bottom and one in the middle and one on the top,
Yeah.
and all the heads peep around at the same time.
All right, so yeah, you make your way out to the docks, and the warehouses, and you're able to find your way to that one warehouse, and now there a few days ago, this warehouse did have a lot of city guards. Now it has less. You see like two like standing out front, and they don't seem to be paying a lot of attention. You see them like throwing dice against the wall, um, with a couple silver pieces on the ground that that they're wagering.
Well, I guess he's already moved his goods. I don't know where they are now.
Actually, maybe we do actually need to check every warehouse that we know he owns to see where the biggest, congregation of guards is.
Yeah, he may have just moved his stuff. Okay, we're gonna walk around the docks like do, and just see where the biggest congregation of cards are.
All right.
And if this doesn't work, we go back and kill them both.
Yeah.
All right. So each of you can choose. Give me either investigation or perception. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 17. No, liar.
Okay. So Khalil and Orna, as you're walking about the warehouses, you return kind of your little path takes you back to that first one, and the kind of the big door that opens where carts can move in and out. You kind of take a look at that area again, and you do spot it looks like almost comically obvious, but coming from that door, which is closed now, out into the street, you see a little trail of white powder. So that powder looks like it's fresh. It hasn't been there long, but the trail does like disappear once it gets to the street and the road. But coming from the door to the road, you see that coming out. Maybe there's like a barrel had a leak in it as it was like being rolled out.
But it disappears.
Yeah.
Darn it. Okay, we
Go,
gotta go in this warehouse.
yeah.
You want
I
me to
don't.
put the guards to sleep, or you want George to kill him, or what?
How many guards are there?
The two that are playing dice.
And not paying attention.
Um,
I'll just put him to sleep.
okay, we can try that.
Let's try that.
Okay, well, but before we try that, that's
Oh,
yeah, we'll do that for next session. We'll go ahead and wrap up here, but yeah, because this could get into something. So yeah, that's we'll start off next session with you doing casting your sleep spell, and then investigating that warehouse. And we'll see what
Okay.
happens there.
All right.
All right, cool.
oh, I can.
What?
I was just looking at like what all I could do with the cast spell.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
what happens when I would do it.
Yeah, that would be 19 hit
19.
points of people falling asleep,
Yeah.
which which
Yay.
would probably work on just a pair of guards.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to try it. I'd never done it before.
That's cool. Go back and add your spell slot again. If that took it probably took one of your spell slots when you click that.
I'll just do a long rest because,
Oh yeah, that'll work too.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here.